Hey everybody, I'm going to be getting into why I have fallen out of love a little bit with tarot. And there's a lot of things. I'm trying to remember everything that I want to cover. This is going to be very unstructured, but also one of the reasons why I wanted to make this video is for any interested clients or any other readers who want to get a view of kind of my philosophy and how I work in my practice and how I do readings, or maybe also other people who feel the same way that they're falling out of love with tarot. Now, I'm not I'm not here to talk trash about tarot. I think there are many good things about it. It's very accessible. Accessible. You can get a deck at a Barnes and Noble. You can get them at I don't know, probably a gas station even. No, not a gas station. You can get them a lot of different places now. You can get them off Amazon. Um, you can make your own too, even. And you can, anybody can draw some cards, look up the meanings, and probably get a pretty decently accurate reading for themselves or for others. And I think that's important that everybody, if they wish to, have access to divination and build their practice and enter into the world of readings. So, and there's so many different decks. There's so many different styles for literally everybody. Like, everybody can find something that they like. However, for me, I feel like it was a really big crux to my psychic ability. I think that's the word. Because it's so systemized and you can look up the definitions. Each one comes with a guidebook typically, right? So it's not super, I don't want to say encouraged, but it can become easy to not develop your own psychic abilities and just rely on the intellectual meanings of the cards. But the psychic abilities and your intuition is really what is going to get you the scarily accurate, you're getting specific names, places, dates, making the client cry, making yourself cry type of readings. Like, you're not going to get that with just the tarot cards. And sometimes there are different types of readers, right? There are some people who really don't, they kind of use this like they kind of use tarot cards as almost like oracle cards. Like, they can just look at something, pull a meaning from it, and it may not even necessarily match the cards, which I personally wouldn't conduct readings like that, because this is very, it's a system, and you're not gonna pull, getting a little tongue tied. Let me pull up a little. For example, generally you wouldn't be like getting this as an outcome for a relationship and being like, oh, my friend, she really loves this type of artwork. She loves dark and kind of macabre scenes, and maybe she's more into the gothic, so maybe this will turn out like a good outcome for her relationship with her and her boyfriend. Like, according to tarot, that no, that's not going to be what that means, right? But some people do read like that. I don't know if that's really the best use of tarot. Anything's possible. Anything's possible. But also, it's just not really. I hate learning a whole system and then still not being able to get like really scarily accurate readings. And some people, they'll learn tarot. There's a definitely deeper meanings you can pull out of these cards. This is based on the Kabbalah, which is like a whole, it's a whole, um, what do you call that? Hermetic? Based on hermetics? Don't quote me on that. But yeah, basically what I'm trying to say is it really doing readings with tarot cards kind of stifled my intuition. And I've been doing readings for 10 years. Okay, I've been doing them since I was 16, professionally for like after I had the cards for several years, like I've been reading professionally for like 7 years. They're very great though for if you need something quick. They're great for that. So I'll use these more on like the hotlines. Like if I'm doing like over the phone, I use these because it's hard with the psychic ability. If you're just tapping into source and like using no tools, it's hard to do it on the fly. Especially when you're with clients who are they're paying by the minute. They want you to be fast. So yeah, something like this is beneficial. However, I would rather use oracle cards, honestly. Or I would at least use tarot and oracle cards. Oracle cards, they're not really based on the same system as tarot, like tarot decks are. A lot of them, they can be wildly different from each other. They can be different amounts of cards or different numbers of cards, different iconography. I'm very tongue-tied today, guys. There's also Lenormand. I'm very interested in that. Haven't learned that. Might. However, I am trying to push away more from reading on the hotlines into doing more, just doing like video readings or live readings. And I don't think I talked about this yet, but I think ancestry also has a big part to play in how well you naturally are drawn to certain divination tools. So the origin of tarot cards started in Italy, I believe. So it makes sense if you're Italian and you want to tap into these. And maybe your ancestors, if you work here with your ancestor spirits, maybe they'll be more eager to communicate through these. Some people with different ancestry might not. Maybe they like bone throwing, or maybe they like reading egg yolks and egg whites. I'm trying to think of other ones. Scrying or reading entrails even. On Filipino, I think that was, I believe reading entrails was also one of the main divination methods in a lot of the Philippines. I'm not going to be doing that. But like I said, there are more divination methods than just cards. Okay. What else did I want to get into? I know I'm forgetting a major point here. Yeah, I feel like you can just get way more accurate readings, way more scarily accurate crying readings from not using cards. But I do love collecting decks though. I have gotten rid of a lot of my decks, kept the ones that I really felt drawn to. What are your thoughts? If you're falling out of love with tarot, what have you found? What do you feel like you're drawn to now? I'm curious because, and let me be clear, I'm not bashing anybody who uses tarot. Like I said, I still use it. But I think it's so important to be, at least if you're using tarot, to also develop your intuition as well, because that will really help you determine which meanings are pertinent to the situation. Because cards can have different meanings for each one, right? So that in itself is important for your readings. You want to have your intuition so you can do that. I feel like I'm missing something. If not, I'll see you guys in the next video and let me know what you think. Do you love tarot? Do you not? Comment down below.